Habs Nation. The Montreal Canadiens are staying true to their plan, no matter where they find themselves in the NHL standings. Despite exceeding expectations this season, the reality remains clear. The rebuild is still very much underway, and the best is yet to come. Fans' patience is being rewarded as young talents continue to develop, and the future holds even more promise, with the possibility of Ivan Demidov making an impact as early as next season. Matvei Michkov's performance with the Philadelphia Flyers only adds to the excitement surrounding what Demidov could bring to Montreal. Meanwhile, players like Lane Hutson, Caden Gould, Emil Heineman, Owen Beck, and Jakob Dobes are steadily maturing, positioning themselves for increasingly significant roles on the main roster. However, there are still gaps to fill. Depth at center and on the right side of the defense, two of the hardest positions to address in hockey, remains below league average, highlighting the need for carefully calculated moves. This strategic approach is critical to avoiding pitfalls like the one Nashville encountered last season. The Predators, caught in a playoff race, chose to hold on to promising players at the trade deadline instead of leveraging their value for future assets. While they made the playoffs, they faced an early exit, and those decisions left them with limited options down the road. Ultimately, some trades made in hindsight seem unbalanced, a lesson Montreal is keen to learn from. Among the Canadiens' current roster, Jake Evans, Joel Armia, and David Savard stand out as players who could draw significant interest as the trade deadline approaches. Evans, in particular, has been one of the league's biggest surprises this season. With his offensive production on pace to surpass 50 points, his elite penalty-killing ability, and his rare status as a right-shot center, his value has never been higher. However, his current scoring efficiency is well above league averages, hinting at a possible regression in the future. Even so, reports suggest that Evans and the team are keen on finding a long-term deal, potentially one that benefits both sides. David Savard, on the other hand, is in the twilight of a strong career. At 34, he represents a valuable option for teams looking to add experienced defensive depth for a playoff push. Balancing his potential trade return against his current contributions will require careful consideration by general manager Kent Hughes. While the allure of a playoff berth is undeniable, the Canadiens must not lose sight of their long-term vision. Hughes has been steadfast in prioritizing the rebuild, and all signs point to him staying the course. The future in Montreal is undeniably bright, with a wave of young talent on the rise and a disciplined approach to building a contender. It's a matter of patience, but for Canadiens fans, it will be well worth the wait. Go Habs, go!